Hey everyone, welcome to Abstract Boss. I am super excited that you guys are here, and especially welcome to all my old subscribers and my new subscribers. You guys are amazing, and I really appreciate you guys sharing these videos and bringing other people onto my channel. It is so appreciated, so I just want to give you guys a quick thank you for that. Also, if you guys have not been to my channel before and you are thinking of subscribing, do it! Please like, comment, and subscribe if you guys enjoy this video. Today I'm going to be talking you guys through working with the amazing Clearcast resin. That's what I'm going to be utilizing on this project currently. And you do not want to add water-based anything into it, so I just wanted to give you guys that quick big no-no. Don't do it. But I'm actually going to be utilizing pigments that I got from Amazon, and I'll walk you guys through the whole process from mixing to mixing with pigments and then pouring. Alright, thanks again, let's get to it. Okay, so first off, you're working with resin, so wear a mask. I do this with all my resins, including the art resin that I've been using as well, because they are still, to me, they still have a smell. So I still use a mask, and I like to be extra safe. So these are my resins. I have a few pairs of gloves set aside to be ready to switch out just in case, you know, anything happens. So you just want to be prepared because you don't have a lot of working time with resin. And then, got my garage door open too, so some hair just flew in here. Of course that had to happen with a resin project. But make sure you guys have popsicle sticks, a big stick for your big mixing container that you pour both of them into. I'm going to put my mask on. Hopefully you guys can hear me through it. I kind of talk, but it also squishes my nose at the same time, so I'll do my best. Okay, here I am. Hopefully you guys can hear me well. I have my super awesome sexy mask on, woo woo, and I'm going to go ahead and put my gloves on before I get started. I do have a heat gun to be able to move my resin around. Make sure you guys have separate cups for all your individual colors. And I am working with pigments. They were just for soap that I got on Amazon. It says Soap Shop. And this one is number 17 Sapphire Blue. This one is number 1 White. And this one is number 22 Aquamarine. What I wanted to do is give it a base of the aquamarine, and then I also I'm going to be utilizing the gold spray paint that I've used a few times. It's from Krylon, Metallic Brilliant Gold. So, let me get the second glove on. Now, first off, the biggest thing is you have to make sure you're mixing it for the right amount of time. So make sure you guys are reading, do your right portions. Everything is a 1-to-1 ratio here. So I made sure to also sit it inside of warm water for a good 20 minutes, because normally this is a really hard gel, but yes, it's still jelly, but it comes out very easy. You don't have to actually squeeze for it to come out like you normally would from the container. So make sure you use popsicle stick, get all of that out, all of it. I am actually not a huge fan of working with resin. I think it's super messy and gooey and not that fun. But I do like painting with it. That part's, fun. I just don't like the rest of it. And I don't like having to wait for, 12 hours for it to be cured. But whatevs, we're working with this because I had a lovely fan request this on my Instagram. And she wanted to see how I mixed everything together. I'm not doing a geode currently because I don't have the space. Everything else is mixed up. I have this geode, but that's not the same thing. She wanted to know how I mixed all my colors in and stuff. So this is just a small thing that I'm doing. Make sure I'm switching out my popsicle sticks. I'm using a new popsicle stick for both of them. Bloop, 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 bloop. Get all that stuff in there, scrape it on the sides. You want to make this as accurate as possible, so make sure you scrape as much as possible. Set them aside. Now this glove got a lot of stuff on it, so I'm going to go ahead and switch that out just because I like to be able to work with clean hands. That way, in case I accidentally touch myself or anything with the resin, I'm not going to freak out. So Now I have a big popsicle stick, and you guys can look in there. I don't know if the camera's going to focus well enough or not, but you can see here's the resin. You can see the two different levels. So you really want to mix those together, and it takes about 3 minutes. So I'm going to mixy and speed you through that 3 minutes mixing time. Just wanted to show you guys how cloudy it looks while you're mixing. Starting to clear up, but it's very bubbly. Keep mixing. Really scrape the sides when you're mixing. You want to make sure you're getting all of this mixed in so you don't end up getting any crazy spots on your piece. Okay. So, next thing you want to do is divide out your resin. So I'm going to divide out the resin into these 4 containers. And I am going to have extra because I want to have extra to play around with just in case. But also because I have another project that I need to cover once I'm done with this. So, divide. I'm going to put a small amount in just a couple of these because those are going to be for my marbling colors, which I'll explain that. And then a large amount in this one for the main blue. Okay. So these ones I'm going to set aside really quickly and grab my pigments. The big one is going to be this aquamarine. Use the popsicle stick. Dump it on in there. I'm going to get 2 scoops just because I want this to be very pigmented and dark. So mix it in. Make sure you guys get all that powder mixed in. Oh my gosh, this is going to be a pretty color. Alright, gorgeous! I'm going to go ahead and pour that right on. Scoop it all out. If I need more, I'll do more. Okay. Oh, I did not level this. Of course I didn't. Ugh, I'm such a genius. Level, level, level. Huge flaw that I just did. I'm so sorry, guys. Definitely level your work before you get started. I'm just going to push this around. Okay, covered it in this color again, so another glove down. Already dripping through over here too. I was hoping that it would hold out a little bit longer. Dang it. That's okay. Anyways, I've been having difficulty with this frog tape, but I've been using it out of recommendation from someone else. So we'll see what happens. But now I'm going to take and add a little bit of my white into this one. Mix it up. I did just one popsicle stick full. And then for this one, we're going to use that sapphire blue. Another 1 popsicle stick. Ooh, too much. Probably about that much, maybe a little less. So white, sapphire, and then my gold. I just sprayed some in a cup, and I'm going to pour a little bit of that in there and mix it up. Get that pretty gold. I do like spray paint. It ends up being very pigmented, which I love. And let's just kind of drizzle this throughout. Get some of the blue, some of the white. Grab our heat gun, blow it around. Okay, so I don't know a lot about resin, not too much. I do watch a lot of pours from Erica and her husband over at Artist Till Death, and that's actually where I learned this heat gun trick. It really helps to be able to disperse the paint because it softens that line a lot, and I really enjoy the look of it. I think this is gorgeous. I think it's pulled up too much, so it's not getting over here. So I'm just going to pour some extra gold, because who doesn't like gold? Same thing over here. My tail's getting no attention. Alright, and that heat gun really helps to pop bubbles and stuff as they happen. You can still have a blowtorch and be prepared just in case. Oh, that's not staying. There we go. I'm going to kind of go ahead and draw, I don't know. I want this to set just a little bit before I decide to drop it. Mostly because if I drop it immediately, it's just going to end up drooling off the edge and not actually sitting on top of the wood. So, oh, I think that is more level now too. I'm gonna keep kind of pressing this tape up against the sides. And I'll take it off probably around 7 hours from now. Let's see, I'm gonna add a little bit more just because I'm loving it. And then I gotta cover my other piece. So maybe some right there. And I think we're good on the gold for now. Let's add in a little bit more of this lighter color. Maybe down here because the dark blue sort of took over. Okay, but I'm loving it. Okay, so again, I'm leaving this until it hardens a little bit more, has some time to set, and then I can come back and take off this tape. So, uh-oh. Good Lord, this tape did not do a good job at all. I need to stop using frog tape for the sides of things. Oh, please stay. Just for a little bit longer, tape. Just for a little bit longer. Okay, we'll see if that tape holds up. If not, this tape can go leave my repertoire. Okay. I forgot I'm wearing a mask. I hope you guys can still hear me. Alright, I'll be back. Okay, so I believe I can take the tape off now. I'm going to go ahead and put on another pair of gloves really quickly. And the big thing that I noticed, I definitely made enough resin. I just couldn't pull it properly because of the tape, which totally sucks. I should have used the tape that I'm used to, but that was my fault. Yeah. So now what I'm going to do, this has been about 6 hours, so I'm going to take this frog tape off, and basically it might still be a little gooey on the edge there, and I'm going to kind of push that over the edge. Okay, so my edges totally suck, but I mean, this is a cool looking piece. If I would have used the tape that I'm used to, totally could have turned out way better. Sorry, I can't like not be shaky with removing this tape though. Okay, you stupid thing. That's what happens when you try to use something that you don't normally use. Darn it. Whatevs. It still looks really cool. Like, I'm not dissing the piece whatsoever. The piece is badass. I mean, you can like see all this cool texture. So I'll just sand the edges and this will look really good. I'm not worried. I'm not worried. It still looks cool. Just make sure you use the tape you're used to. I'll do another one with the tape that I normally use so you guys can see how awesome the steel is. I mean, honestly, it's the same tape that I use on my wood pieces, the blue painter's tape. I was told that the frog tape creates less issues, but for me, that is not the case. So maybe it's the user. Oh well. But I mean, seriously, look at that. Let me try to get you guys to focus here. Oh, there we go. Look at that. So beautiful. Oh look, you guys can see the reflection of my garage with my super cool elephant. Yeah, so a lot of that wood showed through because the resin couldn't pull up, which totally sucks. Alright, cool. Don't ever use frog tape, at least me. For the person who recommended it, obviously that's a good tool for you, but not for me. Alright, look at that beauty. Boom. So that's still going to be a really pretty piece. I'll put something to hang it on. So this can hang probably in the bathroom or something. But sanding it down so that way these edges aren't rough. That'll look really nice. Alright, I'll stop rambling. If you guys like this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time.